Good day, guys. Being here. So last time we did this one. We used railing to create these. Okay, so today we are going to use a different method. So we're going to use adaptive family. Okay, so let's start. So first we're going to create a family and use the adaptive template. And okay, so in this we're going to maybe just 5. So depend, you can have more if you want to. Okay, so create a place. Let's place 5 adaptive point first, and then create a spline through point and make it reference line. And if just if you need to just reduce number or increase the number of these points, it's very simple. To reduce, just delete. Okay, so Control Z. If you want to increase, it's just need to place a point you draw on face, place onto this reference line, select the point and make point driving. So now and then select this and make adaptive. So you can increase the number of adaptive points on this in this adaptive family, but just need to be careful. So you can see number 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to place 4 far and then go back and place 6. So it's better to just change the number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So okay. So now this the next step is we need to place a. Well, let me think. Okay, so a profile, right? So a profile like let me just close this one. A profile like this one. Okay, so I'm not really sure. I don't think we can copy this one. I'll just Control C and and try. Okay, Control V. Okay, see, nah, it's not possible because. This is just a generic model, and then here this is mass. So let's just do it. Okay, and also we are not going to make it parametric, so let's just place a point onto this reference line and directly place onto this point. So reference, I'll just use line and draw on world plan, set world plan. I'm going to pick see here, I'm going to directly place onto this world plan, reference world plan, yeah, on this point. So let me just roughly have a look. 3 meter, yeah, doesn't matter. So this is the profile of that railing, but in this case we also need to have offset. And 9 meter overall, 3 meter. Just roughly, just get the idea of the size. So first we need to offset. So imagine this is the floor level, so we need to offset 6 meter, right? So 6 meter, is that 6 meter? Yeah, okay. And then yeah, that's all good. And then we need what's the size of that one? Okay, 9 meter. So it will be just reference line 450. So 450 on this side and 450 on the other side. And then, so maybe I'll just delete this one. Hang on, let's just delete it later. And then again, so just make sure that onto the point, 3 meter. Is that right? Oh, sorry, 300. So should be 3 meter. Let me just TL. So maybe change the scale as well. So we can see TL again. Yeah, that's better. So maybe change it to 200. Nope, 500. Okay, so yeah, and then I'll just delete this one, and we need to have an angle like a 30 degree, right? And then let me think. And then we don't need this one. We copy this one left, maybe 200. Copy this up, maybe 200, and then reference. It will be yeah, it looks like it automatically go to the reference line. We don't want that because we want all the reference line being placed onto the point. So let me just select all these and just make sure, yeah, it's all on the reference line. That's good. And then we're just going to, yeah, set the work plan onto the point again. So the reason why I want all these reference lines onto the same point is later on when we select if these long reference lines are on the same work plan, so we will be very easily select all of them altogether. Okay, so now let's do reference affiliate arc. Yeah, make sure it's reference the placement plan is on the reference point. Okay, so and then we're going to just do this one. I'll just check this one. So I just want to make exactly the same. So okay, so this is horizontal. Yeah, so this is 5 degree. This is 5 meter radius. This is 2 meter radius. Okay, so that's good. So let me select this one, just make it 2 meter. Okay, so and then reference affiliate arc, this and this time 5 meter. Okay, so and then sorry, this one needs to be 5 degrees. So Control Z, select this one. So let's RO, rotate, space, and pick this point, click anywhere, up 5 degree. Okay, and then do affiliate arc again. Sorry, reference. So you can see you have to use reference line, otherwise you won't be able to pick. And also it's not letting me pick. So this is because currently it's onto a reference line, so some reference line again. So we need to pick the reference point again, and then we can affiliate arc. Okay, so 1, 2, and move your something's not right. Try again. Reference line, affiliate arc, draw work plan. Yeah, good. And then try. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Maybe drag this back a little bit. Try again. So reference, affiliate arc, draw work plan, set work plan. So go back to reference line. So let's set work plan, pick onto this point, and then so maybe you can do this. So instead of just pick and type in radius, so we can just type in the radius here now, and then pick. So it will automatically create a 5 meter radius reference line. Looks like we have. I think this is probably the where the issue is. Not really worried about this one, so maybe let's just delete this one. So we're going to just close this one. Okay, so select point, drew. Let's just pick the it's quite annoying. It's just so need to always make sure the placement plans on this point. So now we can see when I move my cursor onto the reference line, it will automatically pick all these lines. Reference lines means all these reference lines are on same work plan. Okay, so if one of them, so for example this one, if I pick something else, pick on this reference line, for example. So now when I try to select, it will not include this line. Okay, so let me just Control Z, make sure, all good, and then we don't need this line anymore. And this is the profile. So if I move this one, you will see it follows this point. So because we are not going to make this parametric, so this is just fixed size. So we can select this profile together with this path and create a form. So this is it. And you can see this along here, but I don't think there's an issue because looks like this is how Revit work, because this actually it's tangent here. So when trying to rotate, and also if you type GD to untick the show edge, so it looks like it's quite smooth, right? So all good. Control Z. Okay, so this is the so this is the roof, right? So and then the next step is we need to create these things. Okay, so for those things, we can create another adaptive family. So let's do it. Adaptive family, and place a point. Just make it adaptive. And actually, I'm not really sure because in which direction it need to be. It might need to be doing this, or it should be this. So what I'm going to do is I'll just place a point. Use draw on word plan. Set word plan. Pick the horizontal word plan. Place onto a point and select this point, and I'll drag this up a little bit. So. And also I'll show the reference plans. So now this point. So it's the original. So you can see the original point. There's no rotation angle, right? So it's grayed out. But at this point, there's a rotation angle, which means you can rotate this one we can rotate this one if we have to. So I'll just create a parameter. So in case we need to rotate it. Okay, so I'll just use maybe type. It should be fine. Okay, and then so now we have this one, and we just need to place a point, another point onto this point. Yeah, so you will see a warning go up. So this should be the height. So for now, just place 6 meter. If you need to adjust this, you can also create a parameter. So we can call it h. Okay, so now we have this one. So we can create a spline through points between these 2 points, and then we can place a point, I think, and use draw on face, sorry, and then place onto this. And then we can just place another point, use draw on word plan. So I'll just pick a vertical, so I'm not sure which one, but because we have the rotation angle parameter, so it doesn't really matter. So we can always rotate if it's in the wrong direction. So now we have a point onto this point, and then with this one, so we can call it maybe call it W, maybe width type. Okay, and then we can place another point on the same point. But this time it will be a negative. So whatever this one is W, this one let's call it maybe W negative. Okay, and then we can go to family types. W negative equals negative W. So now we have these. So maybe we drag this point to the top, and then we select these 2 and create a spline through points. Create these 2 and create spline through points. So now we have these 2 reference lines. We can create 2 reference lines. Okay, so so this will be the V, and it can be controlled by the W, and also the height. So this one. So let me just drag this down a little bit. I'll show this. Always show this the word plan of this point, so it's easier for me to drag, and then I'll drag this point back. So we can just select this point by click on the word plan of this point, right? So now, so this is the height, and this is the width. Okay, so they are all can be controlled by the parameters. So now we have this. So we're not going to make parametric. So we just let's just place a point. Use draw on face onto this, and create a circle. Use draw on word plan onto the point. Okay, so and the size will be not sure, like 150 diameter or 150 radius, so 300 diameter. So and then select. So this time we're not going to make 2. So maybe just make 2. It's not it's very easy, right? So and then we can select these 2, create a form. Select these 2, create a form. So now we have this. So just remember, if you want to actually, you know what, I'll just quickly create just make it parametric. Okay, so I'll just quickly make it parametric. So add a radius and then copy. Hang on, Control Z. I'll just create a parameter. Let's call it R. Type is okay, and then CC and select the point and make place onto a new pick new host. So now we have these two, right? So so this is quite important, because if you use one profile and later on when you change the size, it only change the size where the profile is, and then the rest will stay the same. So it become, not extrusion, become a more like try it yourself. Okay, so then drag this one to 1, drag this one to 0. Actually, before that, Control Z. It's easier. Let me just copy, and then I'll just do the wrong one, 0. Right? Yeah, good. And then select the point, pick new host. Select the point, pick new host. Create a form and select the point. Place it 1. Select the point. Place 0. Okay, so now we have this, and if you want to, you can also join geometry. Where's join geometry? Here as well, right? So same as the one we did in generic models or Ballista. So now, okay, so we also need a horizontal member. So let's H. Pick a point, place a point, use draw on face. So this time, let's just try to find, maybe 0.66%, 60%, and place another point on here. So we can use the same 0.6, so they will be at the same height. And then you can use a spline through points, make a reference line. And then we can place another point, draw on face. Place another circle, draw on world plan. So we create another one, right? So previous ones 150, so now this one's 100. And this time I'm not going to make it parametric, so I'll just select these two and create a form, and that's all. HR to bring back the the form, and we can join geometry again. So now we have this. So last thing before we load this one, so just the point. Okay, there are two. So we need to lower this one down. Okay, so select this point here, so you can see that's offset. Typing 0, it will move down to the adaptive point. So now we have this one. So now we can load into the family, adaptive family. I think that should be it. Yeah. So okay, so we can place onto the actually before we place, I'll just place it here and escape, select it. We need to use a divide path. Okay, and then so instead of use number, so count is a fixed number, so this is the default setting. So we can use maximum distance. Okay, so our typing 12 meter. And okay, so and also because this is too short, so I'm gonna just move 1 point a little bit further that way, so we can have more. So you can see nodes here, and also on the end points. So we still need to offset the first and the last one. So previously we have like 1.5 meter offset. So in here, so we just need to select the divided path here, beginning in indent, right? So 1.5 meter and 1.5 meter. So you can see the nodes move away from that by 1.5. I assume same as this one. So select this one, so we can pick new host and then place onto it. But looks like we have some issue with the orientation, so that's fine. So I think that we just need to tick the always vertical and load it back. and overwrite. So now let's try again. CS, we can't do that, sorry. Create similar, doesn't work here. So go to create component, place onto the nodes. Okay, so now you can see it's on the, it's in wrong direction. So this is why we have that parameter A. So just type in 90 degrees, so it will rotate. Right, and also for the height, because we have this one at 6 meters, so we can just change this one to 6 meters. Everything else 50, all good. Width as the the width is this, right, between this and this middle point and here. I think it's okay. So 1.6, maybe 1.5 will be better. Yeah. Okay, so now we can select this one and click on repeat, and it will be it. So you can see start from here 1.5 and here, so 1.5. So every maximum 12 meter. So it's done. So now let's have a test. I'm going to load this one into the project. So this is let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adaptive points. Oh no, 5 or 6, can't remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So it what's going on? Yeah. Okay. So still looks like we need to make it always vertical. So let's go back here. So let's change these to always vertical, load it back, and overwrite. Doesn't work. Maybe try again. CS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something's not right. Okay. I think the reason why this is happening because we only have one profile for that roof. We probably need two. We need two. I think we need two. So, but the orientation's correct. So so that's all good. To go back here. So I'll just let's just dissolve it. Maybe not dissolve, just delete it because hang on. When we delete, that's fine. We have this profile, we have this path, and what we need is another profile together with this point CC. Okay, select this point, pick new host, place it here. Now select the profile, control profile, and control path, and create. So okay, profile, control profile, and just be careful, tab, control, path, okay? Because Revit will always pick the divided path first. So you need to tab, so we can pick the reference line instead of the divided path. So create form, and then drag this to this end. What's going on? Very slow. Or did I just, let's do it again. Drag this to this end. Yeah, okay. Drag this to that end. Okay, so now that we can load this one into the project, overwrite. This should, fix this top. So don't worry about this. Let's just delete it. So we have this one, and I think this is it. So now the difference between these two is, so for railings, it has to be a straight line or arc, okay? But for this one, because this is a spline through point, it's a spline. It's not. You can't really, unless I think unless you do something like do a model line, and then you try to place along this one. Otherwise, you won't be. It's always hang on, what's going on? CS place along work plan. So maybe just probably we can create a straight one, but it won't be. I don't think you can you can probably create some create an arc and then try to match, but it won't be perfect, and you won't be able to, like for example, you can dimension this, right? So you can dimension the radius of this, I'll change the scale. You can dimension the radius of this, right? But you won't be able to dimension this one because this is spline. Okay. I think this is it. And yeah, so yes, so this is it. We didn't make this parametric, but if you want to, just you can have a try. And at least the bottom ones are quite parametric, except the horizontal part. So this is it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will upload this family so you can have a play. Okay, so that's all. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.